So yeah, we gotta get a little deeper into this J. Cole and No Name thing because everybody's talking about it, so we might as well take a bit at it too. Okay, so No Name essentially she wanted to air out her feelings on artists in the music industry that she felt weren't vocal enough about the current state of affairs as pertaining to the Black community. So she said, poor Black folks all over the country are putting their bodies on the line in protest for our collective safety, and your favorite top-selling rappers not even willing to put a tweet up. Niggas' whole discographies be about Black plight, and they nowhere to be found. All right. And J. Cole, he put out a song in response to that, right?
Yeah.
A song that anybody can listen to. It's called Snow on the Bluff. Yep. That's a very interesting Netflix movie that he was referencing, by the way, if you've never seen it. But
I figured that. I was kind of like, is it about that documentary thing or whatever?
Yeah, it actually wasn't a documentary. It was.
Well, it was fake. I know it was.
It's fake. Fiction, yeah, but
it's
it was made to seem like a documentary. Yeah. Okay, so like I completely understand where she's coming from, but his song about her making that statement was basically about her taking the wrong tone, right? He basically said that and I want everybody to go. It's called J. Cole. The song is Snow on the Bluff. I want everybody to check it out to make their own decisions and come to their own conclusions. I don't want to sway anybody to believe something just because I'm saying it. But he was basically saying like her tone was off, and that because she's so educated in the topic, it doesn't mean that she should assume that other people have the same feelings and sentiment that she does.
Yep.
And I actually I completely agreed with everything he said in the song. And like I said, I don't disagree with what she's saying, but the problem I have is that a lot of the times in the Black community will condemn others for not having the same viewpoints that we have, but they don't have the same upbringing we have, or they don't have the same personality that we have. You understand? Some people are going to be very courageous. Some people are going to be very forthright. Some people are going to be very aggressive in their beliefs. And then you have some people that aren't. And it just is what it is. And on top of that, there's some people that will do things to help, but they won't be speaking about it. So you won't know what they're doing because you don't hear about what they're doing. You understand? And then even, I'm not going to say this next point because I know this is going to be M14's main point. We spoke about this a bit earlier, so I'm going to let M14 speak to that. But also, a lot of people online are saying a bite dog will holler, but J. Cole has been seen at these protests. So he's been very vocal about this kind of subject material before this happened, before the killing of George Floyd, before the killing of Breonna Taylor, before the killing of a lot of these Black people. He's spoken about this issue before. So he's not really coming from an angle of retaliation. He's not trying to retaliate. He's just trying to defend the people that she's talking about and trying to give her a different angle. His language was very respectful. He never said anything that really attacked her. You understand? He was, and I think it was very skillful the way he did it. Like, even if she wasn't involved, if this song was released 5 years ago, I believe it would still be a good song, okay? And so I'm going to let M14 speak, and as I handle this issue over here, I'm going to mute my microphone, all right?
All
right. All right, but I was going to say, like, yo, man, like, y'all gotta stop looking for rappers and celebrities to send out tweets and make music and, like, what is that shit doing, man? You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy, man. Get the fuck off social media and do what you gonna do, man. Like, that's like my first point. You know what I mean? Like, cause like, why are you waiting for some rapper to create a dope song to get you motivated to do something?
Yeah.
Like, if you gonna do something, then do it. You
Right.
know what I mean? And another thing, man, about like the Snow in the Bluff song. I actually listened to it earlier today, so it's like fresh in my mind. It's pretty short. It was like, like one solid verse. I think the song was about 3 minutes something. I think the song was over around like 2 minute mark.
Yeah.
And it was really just a very vulnerable and honest song. Like J. Cole, like another thing, like these rappers and celebrities that y'all idolizing are just regular people like you and me. You know what I mean? Like, stop looking for people to be not everybody's an activist. You know what I mean? Not everybody is a leader. You know what I mean? Like, you can't force somebody to be something that they ain't. So stop trying to force people. You know what I mean? Like, these are like these celebrities, like these rappers, and these are like recording artists. You know what I mean? The music is created, is put out for people to consume. You consume it, and you choose, oh, this is something I could fuck with, or it's not something I could fuck with. That's literally their purpose. You know what I mean? Like, they're not like necessarily like, oh, hey man, make a song about this. It's like, yo, I got you. Some artists might do that, but it's up to the artist. But yeah, going back to the Snow in the Bluff song, man, I listened to it and I was like, I heard all of this uproar from No Name and all, and like they're this cancel culture shit going on with Twitter. They're quote unquote trying to cancel J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar for not tweeting something when this nigga is. The funny part about J. Cole, and I think Kendrick too, is I saw like an old picture of J. Cole. J. Cole been going to fucking activist rallies and shit. Like, this ain't the first time. Like, J. Cole is out there doing the shit that y'all want him to rap about him doing. Like, he doesn't have to. Yep. He's out there, you know what I mean? He's out there doing what he's doing, But anyway, like, people, why are y'all mad at Snow in the Bluff? Like, y'all took that as some kind of diss? I was really like listening, like, all right, where's the part where he go in on her? Like, there must be, he must have said something to get people this riled up. And I was like, once it ended, I was kind of expecting maybe there's like another verse or another something, and that was it. And I was like, y'all niggas done got twisted up because of this? What kind of age? How soft it? I understand people, you know what I mean? As the years go by, people are getting more and more sensitive and soft and all of that.
Yeah.
But how soft are y'all when y'all let this song get y'all that riled up? Now imagine when a motherfucker really come at somebody's head, how sensitive y'all gonna be about that? Like, J. Cole was just telling, all he was saying was, look, I'm not the guy y'all think I am, and y'all not gonna use me as propaganda. Like, y'all not gonna point me, like, I'm not qualified to lead and shit.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
I'm not gonna play that role.
Shit.
You know what I mean? But he was basically saying, since you were saying, you seem to have everything right and you did the knowledge. J. Cole saying, I didn't do the knowledge. I don't have the knowledge, but you do. So why don't you go and lead? That's basically what the song is. That's the message of the song. That's what it's about.
Yeah, and mind you, before the rail goes, and he's saying that he's not qualified, but he's still taking those measures. Remember that. On top of him, so he's
trying to learn.
Yeah, exactly. And Darrell, I want you to give the audience your take on the whole thing.
All right, so with that whole thing, I listened to the J. Cole song first. Number one thing I gotta say is that shit is flame, son. That shit is flame. So you shouldn't dislike it because of that. I can't tell you how to feel, but it was fire. That flow that he threw into that, like, and the fast rapping and everything, and it wasn't OD fast, like I'm trying to be the fastest rapper in the world. It was dope. But from what I got from what he was saying is that he was, he was browsing through Twitter. He saw her message, and when he saw her message, he felt some kind of way about it, but he didn't really know how to react to it. That's what I got from the song. Like, I see what you're saying, but I'm not what y'all making me out to be. Y'all think I'm some extra smart motherfucker and some extra conscious dude because of the way I rap. But what he's basically trying to say is, yo, I'm a normal person.
Yeah.
I rap how I rap. If you think I'm nice, you take me how you take it, but I'm a normal person. I rap about what I like to rap about. Now, when I saw what you said, it made me feel some type of way, and I feel even worse now because people want me to step up to the plate, but I don't know how to step up to the plate. Just like SB said, Snow on the Bluff, just like both of y'all said, Snow on the Bluff is some fake documentary on Netflix, right? It was made to seem real, but it's not. And if you look at the end of the song, he basically says something like, and I can't even quote him. He basically says something like, yo, if I step up to the plate and try to become the voice of, black people, if I step up to the plate and try to be that, I would feel as fake as Snow on the Bluff. It was something like that in the end of the song. And he was saying that is because, like, he didn't want to really talk about something that he didn't know too much about.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation earlier about that shit. Like, I can't stand people that like talking about shit that they don't know nothing about. And, it might catch some heat or something like that, but a lot of people that's posted on social media, and it's crazy because soon as I joined Twitter, and I didn't even want to, I wanted to, like, promote stuff. I didn't even want to join Twitter. As soon as I joined Twitter, all of this shit comes pouring down, like all of this news, everything that's happening, and I have no choice but to read it when I want to look at it. And so a lot of those people, not all of them are 100%. I said that in a whole nother episode. Not all of them have the best intentions in mind,
Yeah.
A lot of people, we're in such a fucked up world today where somebody could type hashtag BLM, and you know what that shit means, buddy. Hashtag Black Lives Matter, right? Black Lives Matter. As long as you got a good following, you got over 1,000 likes just because you said Black Lives Matter. We've been saying that shit. Right? So cool. Let's roll past that. Now, the worst part about that is that she came back with a response, right? And if you listen to her response, it seems like she was trying to come at his head. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if it seems like she felt offended from the bars that he said in his song. And I don't think there's any, he even said it in the song some way, somehow, that, like, yo, as respectfully as possible, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't remember how he worded it, but he said that. He's like, yo, all respect due, no harm intended. I'm just saying this. And she still came back like he was trying to come at her head. And when she did come back at his head, like, she basically was throwing in a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I don't like? People dividing the topic. And when I say dividing the topic, she started bringing up shit like transgenders getting harmed, women getting raped, whatever she was talking about, which they're all fucked up things, but it reminds me of a tweet that Common posted recently, and I was disappointed in the tweet. And the tweet said, Black Lives Matter, something like Black Lives, I'll quote it later, like I gotta look it up, but something like Black Lives Matter, Black transgender lives matter. Okay, nothing against what you're saying for the transgender community and everything.
Yeah.
But what you're doing is you're dividing it into some shit it doesn't need to be divided into.
Exactly.
Black Lives Matter is Black Lives Matter. I don't care if you're a black tranny. I don't care if you're a black bisexual. I don't care if you're a black gay or black lesbian. Black Lives Matter is Black Lives Matter. If your skin is this color, we're all one people. So I felt like, she did a little some of that in her song. Like, she mentioned the transgenders and everything. And most of her song, and she got skills. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I kind of like her flow. She remind me of some soulful chick that used to look up to Lauryn Hill when she was little. She probably listened to Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
I fuck with her bars, like I fuck with her lyrics and everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like that whole rhyme, which she condensed 3 verses into like a minute and 9 seconds or something like that. That whole rhyme was like, she was all over the place. She basically talked about all the problems going on in the world and said that J. Cole should be commenting on all of them because of the platform that he has.
Crazy,
and when it comes to that, I don't even have to talk much longer because M14 talked about that. It's like, yo, it would be nice if you know, if he had the platform and he says something, but he doesn't have to. It's not his job. You know what I'm saying? He's not Martin Luther King. He's not Malcolm X. If he don't have that in him, he don't have that in him. He still cares, but he doesn't know how to throw it out there. You know, it's like being the best player on the football team, but you don't know how to amp niggas up to win a game. You could be the best player on the team, but that don't mean you the captain. You just nice. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, yo.
The party going on and on and on. On and on and on. Hey, bartender, gotta make this drink more strong. Trying to activate tonight. It could turn me to another guy. Woke up to you, nice to meet you. Style like a Leah, girl, you're more than a woman. Hey, but that bodysuit feature, you a real diva. No Beyonce feature, I'ma need ya. Get up off that ass, let me teach ya, yeah. You ain't even gotta stunt, I ain't even gonna lie. Since you walked up in the club, I've been giving you the eye. We can dance if you want, get distracted if you like.